and in 2014 we made the same money. So I feel like, and then, you know, there's people on the team, people and kids and women, they've left their jobs back home, come to attend the camp because they love it so much. Like, I know literally I can count them on my fingers, ones who left their jobs just to be at camp. And, you know, people leaving schools, their, you know, exams and everything, and then you come here to camp. They would feed us really bad, I don't know, not fit for an athlete kind of a food situation we had that going on. And then, you know, living conditions were horrible, bathroom conditions were horrible. We were doing our own laundry, and like, you know, this is just a face of what the national camp is like in Pakistan, or has been. And then obviously, you know, there's, and then we started touring, fine, one tour in 2 years. And regardless of the many invitations that we've had, and in the past for friendly games, and, you know, people wanting to host us, were all rejected, were all refused. Um, Personally, when I made these requests to the federation, well, before you guys came on board, um, it was just scoffed off. I mean, big games, big countries that were ready to host us and just to train us, not even to compete, right? And so basically, that's something that would keep happening. And, you know, we played, the last game we played was November 2014 against Bhutan in Islamabad. So after that, things just kept crashing down. Even after that, the men's team has toured multiple times, friendlies and competitions and qualifiers, even after 2015 when the whole thing got messed up. But the women's team hasn't even gotten, I don't know, if you don't want to send us, bring a coach at least and train us, you know? So I feel like this is, I'm talking about the top level of football that's being played in Pakistan, that's the national team. But we go down, the entire setup is crumbling literally now. We started playing football. The women's side of football was, I mean, the youngest would be what? Or the oldest player would be like 40 when I started playing, or even more. But because we don't have a proper actual grassroots setup, we do not have um, accessibility to these grounds for, if for instance, say, if I want to start something, but I have no access, you know, if I have the skill, it's being wasted. If I have talent, it's being wasted. If I'm studying football, it's being wasted. And it's just not me, it's a lot of people. I mean, it hasn't been, I mean, I'll speak more about it as we go on in the conversation, if I have something to add or not. But we don't have, we used to have one national championship in a year, which was, which started off as 2 weeks back when I started playing, and ended up at like, play in your own cities and come play the semis here. So that was like 3 days of semis and finals, of whatever. And I just felt like investment in terms of interest, like there was absolutely no interest shown to women's side of football. How even when back in 2012, we were 206 on the ranking, on the national ranking, and now we don't even count. You know, so from 224 we came to 212, and then we came to 26 because we were playing, even though we were losing, but at least we were playing, we were getting exposure. It was making a lot of players confident when they would show up at the national championships. So the quality of the national championships was getting better. And then, so I feel like we need to develop a lot of the young ones, but also, you know, do something for the players who already exist and have wasted their peak playing times from 2015 to 2020, 5 years. Because the last national team, the youngest player was 16, the oldest was 24, I think. And we did a great job, I would say, with the kind of training that we got. I mean, if I talk about the coaches, we started getting coaching by, I'm not afraid to take names, because if I'm not